I went to SEMA this year, and I tried a daily vlog, and it sucked. But it's probably not what you think. Let me explain. But first, let me take you back a bit and show you some of the trip. Day 1, hour 0. Bye, Axel. Goodbye, baby. Bye-bye. There we go. I could argue that this is the most important trip of my life. So my feeling of thinking that I forgot something, it's especially high right now. I feel like I forgot everything. No going back now, though. We're going to SEMA, baby!
SEMA, baby! Don't mind me, I'm just listening to myself on
our podcast. Good segue, man. Good plan. Nice script. No, but seriously, yeah, we have a podcast now. If you remember, the drift truck is broken. I said that in one of the last videos. Well, to make you guys go watch our podcast, I talked about the drift truck breaking in the podcast.
Give them a little detail on the podcast, though.
The podcast is 2 peas in a porch, and it is based here at Hunter's house on his porch. We're not trying to become the next Joe Rogan or anything like that. Purely just for us to have fun with.
It's not really like automotive based. It's 2 guys who do car stuff for a living, who just want to have fun every now and again and chat about whatever the world has to offer us, right?
Exactly. If you guys want to check it out, I'll have a link in the description. The drift truck story's in there. We talk about a whole bunch of fun stuff. It's just, you know, it's just a cool hangout time. And if the first episode does well, then maybe we'll make more episodes. A little bit of a lunch before we get to the overpriced airport.
New tat. See if you get the reference. I'm curious if anybody gets the reference without going to my Instagram.
I would hope people can get the reference. Oh, honestly, if you didn't tell me, I wouldn't have gotten it.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
Threw a belt. Huh? It threw a fucking belt.
A belt?
Threw a belt?
Yeah.
We were driving on the highway. Smelled some coolant.
Yeah, temperature gauge is back down.
It seems like it slung a radiator belt, so the water pump wasn't moving. No water pump, no water moving, overheating, bad. We found someone to come pick us up, right? We're being saved?
Yeah, RJ got us.
We're being saved! Yay! Woo! Thank you, sir. We got somewhat lucky because we were super ahead of schedule when we broke down. So we're still really not that late.
Customer service reference.
We made it. Did you get pulled aside?
Yeah, they wanted to run their hands through my magnificent hair.
This train is stopping. Please collect your belongings and watch your step as you exit.
It was like, what, a 3-hour trip to the airport? And now we got a 4-hour flight. Oof. Perfect time for a sunset. It's gonna be beautiful. We're pulling back into the gate for some reason. Oh. Oh no.
What happened?
We're pulling back into the gate. We're never gonna get to Vegas.
Unit 4, arrival prospect, please.
Put your phone on airplane mode.
You know what's going on?
Did you put your phone on airplane mode?
It's not in the cards for us to go to SEMA, man.
The world doesn't want it to happen.
I have 3 cars inoperable. You have like 13 cars inoperable. Woolie's car died on the way there.
We made it here, and now the plane doesn't want a plane. That's Hunter's camera, right? This is mine. Immediately, there's gambling machines. I've never been anywhere that has gambling machines. Whoa. It's like an apartment. Please, get this backpack off of me. Oh! Alright, I'm just gotta put my coat away. Oh, hello there. Yeah, that thing's pretty rad.
Yeah, you'll see
Woohoo!
cars that aren't.
Look at that thing. Yeah, there's Lamborghini right there. Lambo. Fun fact, that's the first time I've ever ordered a burrito in my entire life. Ever eaten a burrito in my entire life. Well, we're back at the hotel for the night. We're not Vegasing tonight, but we'll Vegas tomorrow or another day. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. We're gonna actually go to SEMA because that's when it starts. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna have some fun. Ain't that right, guys?
Show Liz.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. And that was pretty much the last clip I filmed. Now let me explain what I said at the beginning of this video. SEMA itself was awesome. There's, you know, thousands and thousands of cars there, a lot of which are super cool and unique, some of which are, you know, kind of basic and not my thing. But I think we can all agree SEMA is the biggest car event in the country. And it was awesome, and I'm very blessed that I was able to go. But here's the thing, the entire time I couldn't help but feel out of place. Imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome, also known as imposter phenomenon, imposterism, fraud syndrome, or the imposter experience, is a psychological pattern in which an individual doubts their skills, talents, or accomplishments and has a persistent internalized fear of being exposed as a fraud. If you follow a lot of people on the internet, imposter syndrome is probably a word that you've heard before. I feel like a lot of creators, myself included, are shy, maybe slightly insecure people. We find something that we love and we dedicate all of our time, effort, and money into that thing. And if/when we finally become successful, we kind of don't believe it. It's like all this time you're working for this dream, and then it happens, and you're like, what? I don't deserve this. I didn't work for this, even though you did. Now, imposter syndrome is something that I've never experienced. You know, I follow a lot of creators, and I've heard a lot of other people talk about it, but I never really understood it until the SEMA trip. See, at SEMA, I almost felt like a poser. I didn't feel like I belonged. I feel like I'm a 23-year-old kid, never graduated college, that, you know, sits at home all day making videos, bolting a simple part onto a car. I was at the Grid Life party. I was having a great time. I was having some drinks with my friends, chatting. To the left of me is Ryan Turek, just chilling there with his friends. To the right of me is Vaughn Getting Jr. Over in the distance is, you know, Adam LZ, TJ Hunt, Amelia Hartford, all these incredibly successful people. It felt like the Matrix was having a glitch. Like, this is a dream. What am I doing with all these successful people? Now, obviously, deep down, I know that I do deserve to be there. I've worked my ass off to get where I am. I've built some pretty freaking cool stuff. But I think due to what's happened in Georgia for the past 6 months, I'm starting to forget about all that. And I think that's a thing that happens to a lot of people. It's hard to remember all the things you've accomplished, and maybe it's too easy to focus on what's going on in the present. It sucks because I feel like I'm at war with myself. Part of me knows that I have value, that I'm skilled at building cars, at making videos, but the other part of me feels like I'm not. It feels like I'm a poser. So that is why SEMA sucked. You know, I was hoping I was gonna go to SEMA, I was gonna get really motivated, seeing all these cool builds, meeting all these very successful people. And that did kind of happen, but at the other end of the spectrum, I'm almost demotivated because I feel like I can never do any of that. That's unfortunate. Ugh, break. Anyway, I'm sharing all of this just to give you guys an insight on my life. I'm sure there's some of you guys going through something similar, and if I can help one or two of you come to that realization, that's a win in my book. Thankfully, I'm self-aware. I know that's just imposter syndrome. That is just my brain telling me weird things. I know once I get a shop and once we get back to the things that we were doing, it'll be all good. But it is tough in the moment. Sometimes it's tough to kind of take a step back and, like I said, remember the things that you've accomplished and what got you to where you are. Now, besides the feeling of being a fraud, of imposter syndrome, SEMA was awesome. Like I said, even just getting to hang out with my friends in Vegas, that was worth it. You know, that was fun. But anyway, things are going to return back to schedule. Unfortunately, both the Mitsubishi and the Eclipse are broken. And I'll talk about that in the next video, and I'll hopefully try to fix both of them in the next video. Push me to the edge, all my Mitsubishis are dead. But guys, thank you so much for watching and listening. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, bye-bye.